Tuesday, the 19th, chapter 7 of Luke, beginning at verse 11. Jesus journeyed to a city called Nain, and his disciples and a large crowd accompanied him. As he drew near to the gate of the city, a man who had died was being carried out, the only son of his mother, and she was a widow. A large crowd from the city was with her. When the Lord saw her, he was moved with pity for her and said to her, "Do not weep." He stepped forward and touched her coffin. At this, the bearers halted. He said, "Young man, I tell you, arise." The dead man sat up and began to speak, and Jesus gave him to his mother. So we have a couple of tough situation here. One, of course, there's a man who's dead. You have the mom and the mother, and he's the only son, and she happens to be a widow. Now she is, we're faced dire situation. Back then, everything was dependent on having a male in the family who will care for you, who you're dependent upon. It's your husband. Well, if you don't have a husband, then you better hope that you have a son. And now that she only has one son, and now he's deceased. Now what will she do? She's desperate. Doesn't say it here, doesn't cry out for that reason, but that's why I think Jesus, felt this pity, because he knows he's in a desperate situation. So the Lord knows our needs. He knows when we're desperate. He knows our hurts and pain. And the Lord's heart is not stoic. He moves. He feels for us. That's why you picture the Sacred Heart of Jesus, the heart of mercy. So maybe in your tough situation, you're going through a difficult time. God is not ignoring you. God understands. And most importantly, God feels your pain. May you find comfort in God's loving touch. Amen.